By the end of this video, you're gonna know the 3 best hashtag strategies you need to be using right now on YouTube in 2024. Because if you wanna maximize the amount of views that you're getting as a small channel, or if you're starting to see a decrease in views, it could be because you're using the wrong strategies. In fact, the last one I'm gonna share with you is by far the most important and makes the most small channels on YouTube go viral. In fact, this creator literally just went from struggling to grow to gaining over 50,000 subscribers simply by implementing this strategy. And this creator was able to do the same thing, except they gained over 200,000 subscribers. And the same thing can happen to you if you change the hashtags you're using. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you wanna go click on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms, and you're not gonna wanna miss a video. Strategy number 1 is you need to make sure that you're using 3 niche related hashtags, but they can't just be any hashtags. You need to be choosing hashtags that are actually related to whatever you're posting about, and you need to make sure that they're not irrelevant, because if you're choosing irrelevant hashtags, YouTube is going to show your content to the wrong people. They're going to swipe away from it, and then guess what ends up happening? That you're not going to get the views that you want simply because you use the wrong hashtag. And I see so many small channels doing this right now. So what you need to make sure that you're doing, after you type in your title on YouTube, and by the way, this works specifically for shorts. If you're uploading long form content, you should be putting the hashtags in the description of the video. They should not go in the title. I repeat, no hashtags in the title of long form content, but on shorts, you need to be putting the hashtags in the title. So what you want to do, write your title out and then type in the hashtag symbol and start typing out hashtags that are related to your niche. And you need to make sure that you're choosing the ones that are by far the biggest, because if you're not, it's going to tank the amount of reach you're getting. But I do want to emphasize that's not the only hashtag strategy you should be using, because there are 2 more, and like I said, the last one is by far the most important. But first, I did want to emphasize hashtags aren't the only thing that YouTube is going to be looking at. There are 3 other things that YouTube looks at to try to determine who they should be showing your content to. The first one is going to be your titles. The second are going to be your descriptions, and third, the tags that you're choosing. Because here's the deal, if you're messing any of those 3 things up, it's going to be the reason that YouTube isn't showing your content to the right people right now. I mean, you could literally be making the perfect video with the wrong title, the wrong description, or the wrong tags. It's going to tank the amount of reach that it gets, because YouTube is going to be showing your content to the wrong people. And if you think YouTube's currently doing that, and you think your content's good, it's probably because you're messing one of these things up. But lucky for you, you can sign up for VidIQ today, and it can literally solve all those things. In fact, if you go to the pinned comment below, you can get started with VidIQ for just $1 for the next 30 days. And I guarantee you that this is going to help you get more views, and it's going to help you grow quicker. In fact, I never create a video on YouTube without first using VidIQ, because they literally give me the exact description, tags, and title that I should be using, and here's how it works. Okay, so when it comes to actually getting video ideas from VidIQ, what I would strongly recommend that you do, you log into VidIQ, you come up here in the top right hand corner, click ideation, and this is going to give you amazing video ideas. So here's how it works. First, it gives you custom video ideas based off of whatever keyword you give it. And then it looks at your top videos and gives you other video ideas based off of that. But it doesn't stop there. It now goes to what is trending in your niche and shows you exactly what type of content you should be creating, and tells you how many videos it actually analyzes. And if we click on this, it'll pull up those videos. On top of that, it'll show you what's working for your competitors and from what your audience is asking for. It is literally going to go through your comments, and guess what? It is going to give you video ideas based off of that. Now, I wouldn't just use these titles exactly, and I wouldn't use these thumbnails exactly. You can use these to come up with ideas and know exactly what your audience wants to do. And that's not the only thing it does. In addition to that, if you come to any video that you want to on YouTube, for example, one of your competitors, and then scroll down, it is literally going to give you all the tags that they're using, and it doesn't stop there. It will also tell you exactly what description to use and what tags to use to maximize your reach on YouTube. And in order to do that, all you have to do is load up the video that you were about to upload. I'm going to use it with a video that I've already uploaded. Come down to this AI description generator, tell it exactly what keywords that you want to be showing for example, get more subscribers, and then you click generate, and boom, it is literally going to generate 3 descriptions for you, and you can get it to recreate them if you don't like them, or you could just change them based off of what they've given you here. Now, that's not it. You come back down here, and it's literally going to show you what tags work the best, how good they're going to be ranking, and then also, if you come down here, it gives you a bunch of other tags. And like I said, I've literally never uploaded a video to YouTube before that has done incredibly well without first using VidIQ, and I bet that if your competitors are getting more views than you, it's probably because they're using VidIQ. So what are you waiting for? Go to that pinned comment below, get started today for just $1 for the next 30 days. This is an absolute no-brainer. You're either gonna get more views and get more subscribers, or you just cancel your account. Now this brings me to the second hashtag strategy that you need to make sure that you're using, which is going to be hashtag shorts and then one niche specific hashtag. You heard that right. It should be hashtag shorts and then one niche specific. When it comes to that niche specific hashtag, you want it to be the biggest one possible, because if you're choosing a small one, well, guess what? You're going to get a small amount of views. Now, before I can share with you the last and most important hashtag strategy that you need to make sure that you're using, I need to make sure that you're not making the 3 massive mistakes I see way too many creators making right now. The first one is their hashtags are way longer than their title. This should never be the case. This is going to confuse your audience, it's going to confuse YouTube, and it's going to decrease the amount of views that you're getting. Secondly, you should never be using more than 3 hashtags in any title or any YouTube video. And there's very strong reason for this. In fact, if you go into the YouTube community guidelines, they tell you not to do it. And why do they tell you not to do it? Because it's just going to confuse the algorithm. It's not going to help you. It's going to lead to a bad viewing experience. They don't want you to do it because it's going to decrease your views. And then that final mistake that you need to make sure that you're not making is you need to make sure that you're not using irrelevant hashtags. I cannot emphasize this enough. If your title is bad, if your description is bad, if your tags are bad, and if your hashtags are bad, well, guess what's going to happen? It's going to decrease the amount of views that you get because YouTube's going to be forced to show your content to the wrong audience, and you're going to keep uploading to YouTube even though you might be making good content and not getting the views that you deserve. And as a bonus, I do want to cover a bunch of other mistakes before I get into this last hashtag strategy, which makes the most small channels on YouTube go viral. When it comes to the tags that you're choosing, not talking about hashtags, I'm talking about tags here, aka the thing that you could fill up to 500 characters. You want to be adding 450 to 475 characters. You shouldn't be filling it up all the way because then you won't be able to publish the video, but you shouldn't be using too few because then YouTube isn't going to be able to use them to actually increase your views. On top of that, you should not have hashtags in front of your tags. I'm going to show you what some of my tags look like because it looks like this right here. It should not have hashtags in front of it. It should literally just be phrases that are related to the video that you're uploading. In fact, these tags right here are the ones that I'm using for this video. As you can see, they're related to the title, they're related to keywords that I have in the description, and all this is going to do is give YouTube more and more data to actually show my content to the right people, which is why you're still watching it right now. On top of that, 2 other things that YouTube is going to look at in order to determine who they should show your content to is 1, going to be the transcription of the video, and 2, the text that you have on the screen. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. You're either thinking one of 2 things. Either 1, I don't have a transcription in my video because there's no voiceover or there's nobody speaking within my content because I'm uploading faceless content, or what you're thinking right now is that you don't have any text on the screen. And both of those things would be a massive mistake. In fact, I bet if you go to the shorts feed right now, scroll through some videos, almost every single one of them will either have text on the screen or a voiceover, and a lot of times they have both of those things, and there's a very good reason for that. 1, it makes it way easier for YouTube to actually show that content to the right people, and that's why they're getting views, that's why they're showing on your shorts feed. But on top of that, both of those things help hook the viewer in the first 3 seconds, which leads to a massively higher view rate. View versus swipe rate is going to have a huge impact on how many views that you get, and if you're not getting enough people to stop swiping away and view your content, it's probably because you have no text on the screen and you don't have a voiceover in your content, or you could be missing one of those 2 things, and I strongly suggest that you begin adding that into your content. Now this brings me to the last and most important hashtag strategy that you need to be using, which is using hashtag shorts and then 2 niche specific hashtags. Now here's the deal. You can do everything right that I share with you in this video, but if you're not following the other rules when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, which have recently changed for 2024, well then you're not going to get the views that you want. And that's exactly why I strongly suggest that you check out this video right here that fully explains the YouTube algorithm for 2024, tells you how often you should be posting, what you should be posting, and 3 things that you need to make sure you're not doing in your content.